First of all, the test. The first thing that I saw was that this was a test-based company. And not only that, because anyone can jump on the snake oil trail and start to tell you things are a problem, tell you things are wrong when in fact they're not. That's easily done. But this was actually a company that had aligned with one of the most reputable, distinguished, independent laboratories in the world. And they were the people who were doing the dry blood spot samples for them. This piqued my interest. In science, let's get real. If we can't measure it to a certain extent, we don't even accept that it's a reality. And we like to test and test and test again to see how something stacks up against repeated scrutiny. And here we had one of the most recognized laboratories in the world doing this type of blood analysis. And then I looked at the product and had that moment of, not eureka, but certainly I recognized immediately the simplicity of the genius. You see, where omega-3s occur in nature, they are naturally bound to a polyphenol. Polyphenols are another essential aspect, powerful antioxidants of our nutritional health. They function on so many levels within the human biology, within the human organism. And where we find omega-3 in nature, they are bound to these polyphenols, but the essential refining process of fish oil, in order to eliminate those environmental toxins, also separates it from the polyphenol. And so the minute I loaded up the information, looked at the page, and I saw the simplicity of the genius of what Zinzino had done, they'd realigned nature. They'd put the omega-3 back with the polyphenol. And there it was. So immediately I realized that this was something decidedly different. In sport, we talk a lot about when the opposition goes zig, you should go zag. And what that means is you should always take the opposite direction if you're going to have an impact on the game, on the sport, on the outcome. If they go zig, you go zag. And really, the whole fish industry, the whole supplement industry had gone zig. Everybody had gone down the same path. Everybody was trying to increase total amounts in an endeavor to increase those circulating amounts of omega-3. But it hadn't worked. It wasn't working. We know why that doesn't work. And for the individual who attempts it, typically what it leads to is gastric issues, discomfort, complaints, and they disengage with little to no meaningful outcome with regards to their health. Zinzino had gone zag. They'd played into the open space. They'd seen the opportunity to do things differently. But more importantly, they understood what difference needed to be made. And by applying that simple genius of rebinding the omega-3 to the polyphenol, you now had a fully functional supplement that could meaningfully bring about a change, an alteration, an improvement to your omega-3 status.